fencer Musashi.
Oh, yeah. Guys, welcome to Joypad. Oh, my voice. Welcome to Joypad, where I am starting a new playthrough of Brave Fencer Musashi. I believe it's a 1999 question mark game? It's an action RPG, and it's so weird that there's no music. And this isn't just the emulator, so this is like the attract slash demo that plays if you let the menu run out, and there's just no music, which I find super odd. And this game actually has really good music, so let's just get into it. I'm so excited to play this game. I have very fond memories of it. I can't remember the last time I played it. I replayed the beginning recently just to get a feel for the controls. And let's hop in. Get ready for some good old 1999 PlayStation 1 era voice acting. Surprisingly good music. And get ready for a lot of food puns. This game is chock full of them. Here we are at All You Can Eat Palace. And what's happening? Oh! It's Dumbledore! Dumbledore! He just looks like Dumbledore. It's actually Stuart Ripson.
They were waiting for the king's absence to attack.
Like, why is the binge take so long?
Yeah.
Does this mean?
It is eminently necessary that you perform Hero Summon.
Oh, we can finally meet him, the lovely and handsome, brave Fencer Musashi.
I forgot how effeminate Scribe Shanky sounds.
Your assignment.
Here goes nothing.
I don't know. So the translation for this game is very interesting. And I wonder if the personalities in the American version are the same as they were in the Japanese version. Oh,
Hero, brave Fencer Musashi.
a lot of this is just going to be me repeating what everyone says.
It must have been too large of a task for the princess.
Rude.
Hey, wait! Like, do you think I'd actually make a mistake?
Like,
Have
oh.
you guys seen the real Sir Musashi?
No.
No, we haven't.
Then maybe the real Sir Musashi is this puny little thing.
Not cool.
What the?
His text box says Musashi. Must be him.
Who did you say was puny? And why are you guys wearing
Oh
some
man,
stupid
he's wearing
costumes?
socks with sandals.
Stupid costumes? Take that back, you little turd!
Please,
Rated E for
princess,
everyone.
a little turn.
Actually, I don't know. It might have been rated T for teen.
The name's Musashi, you geezer.
Rude.
Oh,
Everyone's
pardon
just
me.
insulting each other.
We doth have a request for thou, Sir Musashi.
You're not serious, are you? It's too much of a chore for this little lad.
If the princess summoneth him, he must doth be a credible hero.
Anytime Stuart
What do you guys
Ripson
want?
says words that
Let me
ends
go
in
home.
F,
I'm busy, you know?
take a
Can
drink.
someone get me a Blanquin?
Palanquin.
Summoned to
Jeepers.
save our world, so you can't go back to your world until you save ours.
Getting close.
Isn't it just
Oh,
a
okay.
shame?
Thank you for walking by.
And you will remain in this world until the absorbed Bincho energy from the summoning disappears.
What do you mean I have to save this world? And I'll die if that what's-it energy disappears?
Bincho energy.
There doth not beeth enough time.
There
You must
doth not
immediately head
beeth
forthwith
enough
to
time.
Spiral Tower.
They would
I
definitely
love
be
the
prowling about
translation
the
in this
area
game.
Looking for human. Thus, please take this with you. It's called fusion.
Oh yeah, give me the
Hey,
purple
pretty
neon
cool-looking
sword.
Fusion has surpassingly miraculous powers.
That guy doesn't have a
Pierces
face.
an enemy, it
It's just a
absorbs
triangle in
and
hair.
assimilates its abilities.
Next,
A
its
flesh
handy
triangle.
ability comes back to you to utilize.
It's called assimilate.
Assimilate? Sounds cool. Thanks, pal. It'll come in handy. By the way, what's this huge sheet? And this note?
That's Lumina's sheath.
Why does he have it already?
We want you to go to Spiral Tower, which is like right behind the castle.
Like,
The Sword of Luminescence, Lumina, is on the roof. That note will show you how to get there.
Okay, so I need to get Lumina, right?
bye.
That's right. Our world can have peace when we
Princess.
have Lumina and the 5 scrolls.
Princess. He's
And
gone.
if you're the real Musashi, you can get Lumina.
He's
We're
gone.
counting on you, you know? Huh? Ripson? Where's Musashi?
He doth be went, princess.
He doth
Impatient
be went.
Doth he be?
I just said what he said and I forgot it already. He doth be went. Is that it? Alright, anyways, it's chapter
Shoot,
1.
why
The
do I
journey
have to
begins.
do this? What the heck? I'll get Lumina, and then I'm out of here.
Oh, here we go. So, if anyone here has never played Brave Fencer Musashi before, it's an action RPG, action-adventure RPG by Square Enix. Came out, like I said, I think 1999, and it's just so cool. So you run around the field, you can jump. Right now all I have is fusion. In the lower left, you can see my HP, my hit points, and my BP, my Bincho points, which I need to use abilities. And then, like the one guy said, so here's an enemy. You just bash him with your sword. Or you can assimilate them. You can use their ability. So you can charge up and whoops. Also, when you're charging, you block. Dink! And then you throw your sword, and you absorb them, basically, and you get their ability. So the ability from that enemy is called Perfume, an aromatic barrier that reduces damage, and it consumes 2 BP. It's a passive ability, so it uses 2 BP, and then you get it for a while, and I think it wears off on its own. But almost every enemy, excluding boss enemies, have an ability you can assimilate. So that red soldier was, I think they're just called Soldier 1. All the enemies have names. I actually have this strategy guide. It's in my bookcase. I'll have to grab it between episodes. So I just assimilated Soldier 2, and I got the ability Gunshot, which allows me to shoot telekinetic bullets, which, of course, mind bullets, which, as we all know, Kyle, is telekinesis. So you can see here, if I hold O, I can blast away using Gunshot. Each bullet does 4 damage and causes, and takes 1 BP, 1 Bincho point each. Oh baby. See that big old coin? That's worth 500 monies. Money in this game is called Dran. You can see it down in the lower right corner there by Musashi's face. Oh. You can also see that it's day 1, Monday. There's a 7-day week cycle, just like real life. Except the only difference is that instead of Sunday in this world, it's called Sky Day. And the days of the week actually have importance on the story. There's no time limit to beating the game. I think when I beat it when I was a kid, I beat it on like day 493. I'll probably beat this in like, I don't know, I'd say like by like day 21. But there's all kinds of different elements to this game. Musashi will get tired and will have to rest. Being tired actually affects things in game, like your movement speed and your attack strength. And also, I believe, your defense. Healing items, most of them are food. You're not required to eat, but it's just a nice touch. Some parts of the environment are destroyable, like that. And yeah, man, there's actually a surprising amount of depth to this game for when it came out.
This is Spiral Tower? But where's the tower? Where's that note I got at the castle? Let's see. The path will not open unless you sacrifice a warrior. Maybe those statues have something to do with it.
Hey, maybe. Let's go check it out. Boop. So, just running around here, you can see that statue will phase down a little thing. If you stand on it, you get hurt. So just make sure to keep moving here. This is a game I'm actually pretty good at.
Hey, something's under this statue.
Unlike most of the games I've played recently. My Dead Space playthroughs were not quite exemplary. My Breath of Fire 2 playthroughs. Whew. I probably would have been pretty good at my Tron playthrough if the game had cooperated, but you know, I will say that you will probably be able to use this video series as a walkthrough, which is nice. Oops. Now, that's not to say I won't make silly mistakes like that. But hey, we're all human. Alright. So, stepping on all 4 of those. Here comes Spiral Tower. Man, that's a big moon. Alright, now we gotta work our way up the Spiral Tower. Just hold right. And you'll see some discs start to come falling down the path. The first one falls down the inside, the second one falls down the outside. Just slalom, and then a spiky duder will fall. Jump over that. Keep up that pattern and you'll make it to the top. So, oops. The only reason I ended up getting this game is it came with a demo for Final Fantasy VIII. I remember it was $40 and I had to like beg my mom to get it for me because I was like a 10-year-old kid. I didn't have money. A 10-year-old kid has $40 at their disposal. A lot probably do. I was just irresponsible with my money. But, let's watch this cutscene real quick.
Someone turn on the lights. Where is this place? When the Guardian Flame is blanketed with darkness, a light will lead you above. Whatever. So yeah, I knew nothing about this game. I just knew that it came with a demo for Final Fantasy VIII, and I had to have that demo. Luckily, this game's awesome, and I'm so glad I made the decision to get this game for that demo. Honestly, I probably like this game more than Final Fantasy VIII. I do like Final Fantasy VIII, but it's not near the top of my Final Fantasy hierarchy, I'd say. So just watch out for the bats that are coming up here. This is a good spot early on to get some money. And if you still have Gunshot, you can... No, you can't see it, but... Yeah, you can see I just got rid of that rope. And if you don't have Gunshot, the game is kind enough to provide you with the purple soldiers to assimilate it. Blanketed with darkness. Does it mean to put out that flame? Hey, I know! If that bell drops onto the flame, it'll go out!
Gotta smother that flame, yo. Oops. Yeah. Wait for these bats. This is a good spot to get some money for the early game. Yeah, you see that? You can just blast that. Like I said, it's the beginning of the game, so they will make sure that you are able to, you know, progress. So you see this soldier up here. There will always be I killed him. Another one's gonna drop in a moment. See? So you can always do this. Got it. Oh yeah, let's keep going. So I have
just under 3,400 Dran. That's pretty good. You do have a limited item inventory in this game, which is irritating. And key items will also take up spots in your inventory.
Whoops, don't have time to be scared. Finally, Lumina, you're mine.
So this area will generate red soldiers, who I think are creatively named either red soldiers or soldier ones. Oh, 500. So this is a good spot. You can just hang out and kill enemies and hopefully get some money. I think the game catches on after a little bit. Oh, wow. There we go. 500 Dran is the most you can get in a coin form for killing an enemy. They drop in denotions of 10, 50, 100, and 500. So yeah, you can hang out up here for a little while and take out enemies. But there is a reason that it's only red soldiers. So let me take out a couple so I have time. A little bit of time. Hey, Bodhi. So you want to assimilate their ability. Stun. So when you press O, you kind of give them a little doinkus, and that dazes them. And then what you want to do with that is not be greedy like me. Not spin show points. Ugh. Enemies also drop spin show points. Let's get out of here. So you can see here, that's actually supposed to be a big set of footprints. So you stand on this, and the force field disappears. But when you move, it comes back. So all you want to do, get a guy there and give him the doinkus, and here you go. Musashi is floating. Check it, we got our second sword, Lumina. Oh boy. Check out that pixelated head. Pixelated head was my nickname in high school. It totally wasn't. You think there'd be music at this point, but there's just not. And it creates this almost weird disconnect. But it keeps coming and we gotta avoid it. There's no music. I find that so jarring. And now that I don't remember, it might be a problem with the emulator. Just not firing the right triggers, but it feels like there should be like chase music. But in a good moment of continuity, you can totally tell that this is the area I ran through at first. You can die here if the thing catches up, or if you fall into the river when Musashi says jump. Made it! Musashi keeps running into the castle and literally breaks through the wall. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is.
Princess?
Princess? Oh, it's the southern guy.
I'm
Rutrick.
And you're
Musashi!
Musashi? You're the summon hero? You're pulling my leg. Now, y'all give me Lumina, won't you? If you do, y'all get this little lady in exchange.
Yeah, right. You wish, pal. Let go of the princess.
This is back in the time when using the word pal was derogatory.
Y'all being
I use pal seriously, and it makes me sound like a jerk, I think.
Shoot, I'm sweating buckets here. What should I do?
Like...
Like, what are you
Oh,
saying?
she actually
Use
said like.
Lumina.
Oh yeah.
So just like you can charge fusion, you do the same thing, just hit the button for Lumina instead of fusion. So that's what happens when you charge fusion. When you use Lumina, you do a spinny slash.
Alright, Lumina! Musashi, just hurry up and bash this hunk of lard.
Rude.
Ugh.
Aw, Aw, shucks! Shut up, you dumb gal! Or else y'all gonna
There's
get
a lot of
elected.
insults that get hurled around in this
See
game.
y'all later, Musashi. Have yourself a nice day.
What the? Hey, wait!
Sounds like Carl Anderson from the WWE.
Whoa, what's that?
Formerly of the
Holy
WWE.
smokes.
Today is the day that they fired or yesterday they fired like 25 people.
Wow, that's huge!
Jerks. Alright, so here's the first boss of the game, the Steam Knight. It's pretty easy.
Come on!
Of
You're
course.
history, pal!
The fact that I'm saying it's easy doesn't mean I'm not going to get hit. You can see the game is kind enough to point out its weak spots. So he swings his ball and chain at you. You want to avoid those and you want to bash at his knees. First you gotta knock off the armor. And then just... And you can see there, yeah. There we go. You can see there that if you're standing too close, when the steam comes out, you'll get hurt. And then once you knock him down, his crotch glows green, and then you just bash away at it. Sometimes chandeliers fall, they can cause a little damage. Generally, you know, you can use either sword. So here, I'll use fusion. So what it works out to is fusion is like the fast combo sword, and wow, it's really snowing. Holy crap. Sorry. Man, it's April. Why is it snowing? And fusion is your big heavy hitter sword. It's slow, but it hits for a lot of damage. And you can't see it right now, but once we get past this guy, there's actually an RPG element to the game where you level up. There's 4 things you can level. You can level mind, body, and check this out. Throw that column. Doesn't do much damage, but... So you can level up your mind, you can level up body, you can level up your swords. Dang it. So you level up your ability with both fusion and lumina. So the pillar's a little cool, so you can pick it up and do a dinky bit of damage while you can't get near him. Sorry, I'm so distracted by the snow. The window's right above my monitor. Dang it. I'm so distracted by the fact that it's snowing in April. So gonna go in there and hit it, give it a little dinkus. And then, yeah. So he exposes his crotch gem again. Should go to town on it. And you know, I gotta say, everyone in the beginning of the game made fun of Musashi for being little, and yet he can pick up this giant robot. This part's easy. He just jumps a whole bunch, make sure he doesn't land on you. You try and game it so you run forward, and then run back, because it tracks you a little bit, but otherwise it's just like, gotta wait. Sometimes his weak spot shows up, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, you can see there it didn't. But if it shows up, try and give her a whack. But this part is like kind of timed or conditional, I guess I'd say. Because you have to get to a certain point before you can kill him. So I may have done enough damage that his weak spot won't show up until some of the other conditions are fulfilled, one might say. Whoa! That's kind of why you want to run forward. Like I said, it tracks you. My apologies to whoever lives in these houses. Oh wow, that's not cool. He just jumps through them like butter. Should... Ah, yeah, see, he landed on me there. Should do it. Yeah. So, pick him up one more time, give him a toss.
Hey, you forgot something!
Wasn't it how triumphant that music was? I wish it kept playing. And done. We did it. We beat the first boss.
That's what you get when you try to mess with me! Oh, I almost forgot. I wonder where that idiot root trip took from the princess.
And then Musashi literally just falls asleep. And that's the first chapter of the game. So I'm going to save. I played this a while ago to just get a feel for the game again. I'm going to overwrite it. Oh, it took me 2 minutes longer this time. And I'm going to end the video here. I'm so excited to play this game. I hope you guys are into it. Sorry about Tron Bond. It just wouldn't work with the emulator. It's a bummer. I wanted to play it too. But yeah, do all the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, that's it. Be calm, be smart, be safe, be kind, wash your hands. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.